guys, so today we're talking about Degrassi Season 6. Yes, Season 6, that's right, because last week we talked about, okay. So we're talking about Degrassi Season 6 characters today. We're getting close to the end of The Next Generation again because there are only 14 of those. So I have a couple of notes because I just happened to want to watch this. But anyway, so let's talk about Degrassi Season 6 characters. Paige. Paige is going away to university. I like Paige in Season 6. She has a lot going on for her. She has a lot of anxiety. And I feel so bad for Paige this season. I don't know if anybody else does, but I know I definitely do. Ellie. I love Ellie. Ellie is finding her way. She's finding her independence. And we're going to talk about somebody else down the line. But I love Ellie. Marco. Still love Marco. He's trying to navigate, you know, living with his boyfriend. Like, that's difficult for people when they first do that and everything. But I love how Marco has kept a good head on his shoulders. There is a little blip in the road with Marco this season, but he does get over it. He, you know, his father helps him get back on the right track. And his friend Spinner too. But, you know, Spinner, yeah, you know what I mean. Alex. I like Alex. Alex is just trying to get her grades up, trying to get into college, and I really admire Alex for doing that. Like Miss Hatzalako said, she admires her for doing that. Liberty. I like Liberty Season 6. I feel bad for Liberty, definitely, because she went through so much and everybody just kept crapping on her. Mia, Toby, like, not really Toby, but Mia, like, oh my gosh, that was a mess. Sean. I do like Sean. I do think he should get his anger under control, and I do think that Sean does have a lot of work to do on himself, but I do see good potential for good in him. Like later in Season 6, he becomes better. JT. I love JT, and I did like the relationship he was starting with Mia, but I don't like how he was rude to Liberty all the time. Like, that didn't really seem like it made sense, in my opinion. And rest in peace, JT. Jimmy. I like Jimmy this season, but I feel like with the career stuff, he was a little too rude to Spinner about that. Spinner. I feel bad for Spinner when, you know, things weren't going his way, but, you know, like, I do like Spinner when he was doing the clothing because that seemed like something he really wanted to do and he was really happy about. But, you know, Spinner's got to always have a backup plan. Like, okay, you don't want to be a clown, but like Miss Sauvé said, they were just options. Emma. Emma got a little better in Season 6. She got a little less judgmental and she got a little better. So I'm okay with Emma Season 6. Manny. I love Manny Season 6. The only reason that I do is because she's such a good friend to everybody. And I love it. Darcy. I don't really like Darcy this season because she just seems like she's like, she doesn't really listen to anybody else when they tell her that there are things going wrong, like Manny being like, I don't think this is such a good idea, and Darcy doesn't listen to her, and Manny's right because Manny knows. Peter. Peter, I wanted to like him this season, but I can't. He just, the whole thing with Sean in the beginning, and then the slap on the wrist, and then the whole thing with the pictures with Darcy, I can't like him. I mean, maybe when he helped out with the lunch, he was really trying to make amends, but he's still not, like, there. Simpson. I like Simpson. He fixed everything with Spike. Everything's good, and he is living his life, doing his thing. Hatsalakos. I like her as a principal, especially when she talks to Alex, because she's, you know, just trying to help. Jay. I still don't like Jay. Like, I still don't. Like, I understand that he's, like, you know, I can't. Spike. Spike didn't show up that much, but she showed up a couple of times, and she still was a good mom. So, you know. Danny. He's kind of a douchebag this season because he's hanging around with Derek, and Derek is the bad one, and, you know. Mia. I do like Mia. I do like her. I think she's a really good character to show the Lakehurst side and the Degrassi side. And I do love her little baby Isabella. But I do think when JT died, Mia should have been a bit more sympathetic to Liberty, because she knows that they did have a relationship and a child. Derek. I hate Derek. I can't with Derek. He's just so annoying. I can't. Toby. I like Toby. I don't like that he kissed Liberty, but I do think Toby was a good friend to have for Emma, Manny, and Liberty to go through all of that. Shantae. I don't like Shantae when she first shows up. I don't think I ever like Shantae, to be honest. Ashley. I do like Ashley this season when she comes back. I feel like she's less all about her, but I do hate how she cut. That was last season, not this season. But I do like Ashley better this season. Armstrong. We see a little bit more of Armstrong, and he's still a good teacher. Miss Kwan. I love Miss Kwan. She's like one of the best English teachers. Mr. Perino. This season, Mr. Perino is absolute trash. Okay? I don't know why he was so rude. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Miss Sauvé. I still think she's the best guidance counselor that Degrassi has ever had. Jesse. I hate Jesse. I don't care what anybody says. He's a piece of shit. All right? I hate Jesse. I'm not even going to go on farther because it's just going to be, ugh. Dylan. I like Dylan, but I do feel like he shouldn't, like, hide stuff from Marco all the time. Like, tell him that there might be an opportunity. Don't just make him think you might be cheating on him. And Eric from the core. I like Eric. I don't have a problem with Eric. He's kind of background right now, but I don't have a problem with him. And here are some notes. Simpson and Sean have a sweet relationship when Sean said hi to Mr. Simpson coming in. Manny was a little rude to Sean about Emma, which, you know, she could have said a little nicer, that like Emma went through some stuff, just kind of give her some time. If fun were people, I would be China. I still don't get that line. If someone can explain that to me, because I don't get it. There are a lot of things in Wasaga. That's cute. Where it's like, there are high schools in Wasaga, and he's like, there are a lot of things in Wasaga. Poor Marco is so stressed. I feel so bad for Marco. Everyone's like, plan me a going away party. I'm moving in with my boyfriend. Choose university classes with me. Darcy talking to Paige at her party was unnecessary about having sex with Spinner. That was unnecessary. That was unneeded. Sean and Emma catching up on the past was nice. I think they needed to have that moment. Alex seems like the person who would referee the car races. Yeah. If you know you're doing something wrong, don't. Emma and Sean when Peter called. If you realize that you're kissing, don't. I love Sean and Emma's song. What I mean by that is the song that plays when they have their moments together. I love that. Manny is a good friend to Emma. She is. Emma should listen to Sean. Yeah. When Peter planted the drugs in the locker. When Jesse calls Ellie frosh, I cringe. I hate that. Like, even it coming out of my mouth, I hate it. Ellie could have been nicer in the article about her roommate. Jay stopping a Peter and Sean fight was good. Peter has a lot of audacity to call Sean a bitch. Sean should have confessed right away. Jay telling him to get out of there was bad, basically run away. Emma was good telling him to turn himself in. She can't say she doesn't care, because she does. Peter should not have gotten a slap on the wrist. Manny keeps going between Sean and Peter. She's confusing Emma. That's my opinion. Nina's welcome to the core after Ellie complains is funny about the article not being posted. She's like, I did research in a beer bong puddle. Welcome to the core. Jay has every right to be sarcastic about Peter's punishment. Emma talking to Peter about accident, him saying, no way I would have gotten off with a slap on the wrist, and she leaves. Good on her. Jesse tries to kiss Ellie, which is inappropriate because technically he is her boss. I put that emphasis myself. The police officer's reaction to Sean and Emma was hilarious when they're talking outside of his courtroom after the public defender didn't show. It is nice that Simpson wants to help Sean, as much as I relish the idea of sharing a room with a 3-year-old when she talks about moving around. Manny helps Emma realize the locker combo's mystery that he broke into Sean's. Emma getting Sean a gift was cute, and Snake looking for a good public defender was sweet. Ashley was sweet for getting Jimmy a whistle for the team. Spinner and Jimmy's friendship is sweet. Spinner's good advice. Don't force anything. Darcy apologizing to Manny was nice. Jimmy and Simpson's handshake thing was funny when he was giving everybody a handshake. I cannot imagine all cheerleader auditions were awful until I saw these, but in real life, more people will be better. If she is a good cheerleader, nothing else should matter. To Darcy, like Mia. If Mia's a good cheerleader, nothing else should matter. Jimmy telling Ashley to go was a little harsh. At least Jimmy apologized. Darcy is too hard on Mia. Manny was right to stand up to Darcy for Mia. Did not expect to see Roderick when I watched the first time. Fight was unnecessary. Should have just let Mia on the team. Jimmy dumping Ashley was a little harsh. You're a great man would be better than... Oh, you're a great man would be better than you're the man I want you to be. Isn't that enough? That's to Ashley. Just saying you're a great man instead of you're the man I want you to be, because that sounds a little weird. Why is Toby never around? Peter is pervy toward Darcy. Manny is a little too harsh to Peter. Derek and Danny were gross, but I have twice the hump. Ew. JT explaining about respect to get his job was nice to hear. Spinner tries to be a great boyfriend. Poor Spinner does not know what Darcy wants because she doesn't know what she wants. Simpson's teaching seems fun. JT talking to Mia to get a reaction out of Liberty was mean. Mia is so sweet to JT at the taping. Mia should not have assumed it was a suggestion. I don't know what that's for. I think I meant rejection. Oh, yeah, she shouldn't have assumed it was a rejection. My bad, I don't know why I wrote suggestion. That it was a rejection when he didn't answer her about going out for food after. Mia cutting off Liberty was rude when she was talking to JT. Manny is the only one who thinks the money for uniforms was made the wrong way with pictures. Darcy cutting Simpson off was rude. Simpson is very big on internet dangers because Emma, and he teaches media immersion. Manny tries to warn Darcy about Peter. Ellie calling Jesse boss man is uncomfortable. Spinner was right when he said, guys, we're not just looking at Darcy's photos. Darcy taking risky photos is not a good idea. Spinner was right to be mad about the pictures. Darcy has the right to slap Peter for being a creep. Jesse was a little too harsh in front of everyone about Ellie's pitch. Jesse is creepy to me. So creepy. Miss Ovey is so sweet when she speaks to the class. The girls should have left Alex alone, like Serena in that group. Miss H helping Alex for college was nice. Serena could have explained the past to Alex nicer. Mr. Perino had no right to be a jerk. Sean should have calmly talked to Jay, not exploded about the Emma thing. Manny should have stopped caring so much about what Ellie thinks of her. Liberty should have minded her own business when it came to Mia, not telling her about the baby. Manny should have kept the party small. Jesse is a hoe for cheating. He is a hoe anyway. Ellie should not have kissed Craig either. Toby should have not kissed Liberty. Emma should have just let the competition happen. The cheering competition. Marco should have talked to Dylan about the cheating. Paige should have set more time aside for schoolwork. It's good that Peter is putting in the work to change. Paige should not have been casual with Jesse of all people. Alex should not have been open with her, should have been open with her feelings to Paige from the beginning. So she should have been open with her feelings to Paige from the beginning. Emma should have had a discussion with Snake instead of with her project when the intimacy thing with Sean. Never self-isolate when going through things. Bad habits happen, like Marco, or things get worse. Alex should have looked into the job more, the waitressing job. Emma should have been supportive of Sean when he wanted to go into the army. Glad Emma's not pregnant. Paige should have heard Alex out. She eventually does, but still. Emma still should have supported Sean because she loves him. And glad Sean finally knows what he wants to do in life. So those are my season 6 thoughts. Let me know if you agree. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Share this video with fellow Degrassians. I'd love if they would come and subscribe and be a part of our little community here on YouTube. I'm so thankful for the 700 of you that are here, and I would love for many, many more of you. Any Degrassi fans that stumble across this video, leave your opinion in the comments, but please remember to be respectful to everybody. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!